welcome to a very quick DWC review, and this one probably doesn't quite fall into diecast, but it's a pre-made model, so we're going to review it nonetheless. And it's one of the F4U4 Corsairs made by Easy Model. So Easy Model are a plastic pre-made manufacturer, and they make a number of different aircraft. I don't believe they have the full selection. Oh, we go, we've got some on the side there. These are just a selection, so BF109Gs, G2s, G10s, P40Bs and Cs, a G6, and of course the Corsairs. But there's a number of different bits. So on the back we've got a number of different Corsairs there. So USS Essex, this one VMF 323, US Marine Corps, VMF 232, US Marine Corps, Miami NAS USNR, and of course the USN Kansas. So let's get into it. So let's have a little look. Like I said, the ones on the back are just a very limited number of what they make. They make all sorts of Spitfires, P51Bs. So anyhow, this Corsair you may recognise, or you may recognise the squadron nonetheless, was very similar to the one that Legion produced. So very simple design. The box is obviously see-through from one side, solid the other. Give you a bit of an example here. And it's held in by a little bit of wire. Obviously, I don't want to turn it over too much because the bloody thing will fall out. And with my record recently of destroying things, it's probably best that I don't. So let's have a quick look. Not the easiest to do when you've got rubbish fingers, as you can see. I'm making the right pig's ear of this. There we go, the wire's out. Now, what I have found previously with other models, when you have this type of wire, it can wear on the aircraft. So let's have a quick look. Pop it out. And again, you've got to be a little bit careful. There's actually a little bit of plastic in there as well. Which may require a little knife, bear with me. A little knife to snip down the side there. God, this is idiot proof, this is. And the idiot is being proved that it isn't the easiest thing to get out. Okay, that's that broken. There we go, she's out. Okay, nice little model. A little bit of movement there on that wing, to be fair. So it comes with a very similar stand to the Witty, which is in there, which I won't get out. And a little sign saying, before removing model from the box, carefully lift the clear plastic tape from each and below each tip wing. Which he did with a knife. So not a bad little model. Obviously very light, it's pure plastic. But the detailing is pretty good actually. So I'm pretty certain they come from kit form, which are pre-made. What's the prop spin like? Not bad at all. No pilot, which is slightly frustrating. A little bit of weathering there on the left wing by the insignia. But overall, not a bad little model. Obviously, the wheels don't move. Again, like they're very light in comparison because it's not a die cast. Let's not get away from that. But I think this isn't a bad little shelf filler. I believe the model of Corsair is incorrect. Please prove me wrong. I think it's got the short nose rather than the longer nose for the four-bladed prop. But overall, not a bad looking piece of kit, and it's my third model from the VMF 323. So Corgi make one of these, which is really hard to find, and of course Legion have made their one as well. The difference with this compared to the Legion, I don't know if you can see straight down the nose, there isn't painted entirely silver. There is like a silvery grey now of an engine, but not a bright silver like the Legion. It just felt a little bit lazy. But in terms of, you've got your 2 fuel tanks and your 8 rockets underneath, and of course the Marines insignia there as well. Feels like it's tempo printed, so it doesn't feel like a decal, which is good. But overall, I think this isn't a bad looking model. Really quite impressed with it actually. Like I said, it's the sort of thing you put towards the back of your shelf. It's not the thing it's not a premium model. Let's not confuse it with that. One of the other things that it comes with, and I spoke about the range before, is this. So you get a little catalogue detailing all the aircraft that they do. So P40s, Spitfires, the Yak 3 there, obviously the different Corsairs, including the earlier type. So that's the F4U1 Corsair. We have the F4U4 Corsair, which I think fundamentally looks like the same aircraft, if I was to be really honest with you. I think they probably just shoved a four-blade prop on the front. You've got Hurricanes Mark II. You've got Wildcats, which, some really nice little Atlantic scheme Wildcat there. Some early USSS Ranger. Then you've got the G2 ME109. You've got the G6. You've then got the FW190D Dora, which of course in diecast is very hard to find. You then got some more Hurricane Mark II Trops, the P40E Tomahawk. You've got P47s. You've got ME109s E's, including the tropical version and the Battle of Britain versions. P47D Thunderbolts, Mustang 4s or the D's. And the final page, you've got some Hellcats as well. But there's more than that. That isn't just the entire list. There's a number of different aircraft that they do. They were going to do a JU-88 at one point, but I believe it got cancelled, and a Black Widow as well. But I never went through with it, which would have been a great little shelf filler before the Air Force One version come up. But just zoom it in there and have a little bit of a look at the detail. I think that's really decent, and I paid all of $6.99 for this, which I think is a fantastic amount of money, considering this adds to my Korean Corsairs collection as well, including the Corgi and the Legion one, of course, and any other various ones that have joined the collection, including Dragon and some of the Corgi ones as well. So, look, really good looking model. Hope you enjoyed the mini review, and hope if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you do. We appreciate all the love and support, because it's what keeps this channel going. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you soon.